You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
This episode is brought to you by Kia's first three-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I did a video earlier today where I was stressing. I was upset because there's a video game by the name of Valorant, and I've been trying to play that game for a solid minute now. And I have to say, like, throughout the whole time of me having a gaming PC, that I bought last year and that I put well over $1,000 worth of upgrades into it. Overall, it's something where it confuses me when I download this game. I start it up. It seems like the game is working perfectly fine. It starts up, puts me in the menu. I can stay in that game for maybe 30 seconds, and then out of nowhere, I get hit with this error code that I got to turn on this TPM settings. So I have to go through the BIOS settings on my computer, and then I have to turn on this TPU thing. The TPU thing is turned on. So why is this game not working properly? And it's stuff like that where I'm like, how do you expect me to come out and support your guys' game when I can't even play it on some dumb stuff? Like that, it's things like that where I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me, because that shouldn't even matter. Because I'm actually going to probably test that out at some point in time and see if I turn that settings off and what games work and don't work on my computer. But I feel that for the most part, because I ain't had computers much more worse than the one that I got right now. I would have to say that this is probably the best computer that I've owned in my whole life, bruh. Whole life. I'm saying, like, this is better than any computer that I remember my parents, they bought a couple of computers throughout my years, and I more so had used them for cheat codes, because, at the time being, like, I was more into console gaming and stuff. But the few times I can remember where some PC gaming had happened, I was like, I think my sister, she played The Sims. I never seen her have no issues with playing The Sims on any of those. And we're talking, like, Sims 1, what else? The Herbs, I think. What are some other Sims games that came out? I'm saying, like, there were some Sims games that she played on those computers. She ain't never had no issues. So it confuses me that when like computer technology and all that stuff wasn't advanced than what it is today, and then just seeing all the games that I've played in the past year, because if you guys follow me on Twitch, you know how many games I ain't played in the past year on my PC. From games that I got through the Xbox Game Pass, from games on Epic Games, from games on EA Play. What are some other games? Battle.net, and then the one where I had to say probably the most games that I've played the most, or like the games. The platform that I use the most for game. Okay, there we go. I was like, I had to sit down and think about what I was trying to say and stuff. But Steam. I have played so many different games on Steam to where it's like, fam, I can't count it up with my hands or toes on how many games I have played on Steam in this past year. It's been a lot. So it confuses me where I done played all these different games, right? Then played all these different games. I mean, games I even still have today. You name it, I played it. I done played the one game Scum. I done played Modern Warfare 2. I done played Battlefield 2042. What are some other games that I've played on? Need for Speed Unbound. I'm trying to think. I done played so many different games, bro. So many different... Starfield. I'm saying, like, I've played a lot of games throughout this past year. Valorant is the only game... I played it once. That was the only time I played it. And so what was crazy was that I remember a while ago, they said that when I was like downloading that game, there was something that I had to go through the bio sections to change up. I changed it up. The game worked the one time I had played it. So my thing was that if I was going to play this game, I'm going to make sure that I play it, you know, and it ain't going to be on no, like, I'll only play for a few seconds. Like, no, I am going to play this game. So I played a little bit of it, right? And then today, all right, no, was it yesterday or today? Today, no, yeah, well, today, it was yesterday, and I was like, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow and stuff to figure this out. It might have been last night, but anyways, regardless, and then today, I tried playing it and stuff, and it always would send me to the, or have it where I go through the game, be going through the main menus, out of nowhere, this error code pops up, and I can't play the game. Now, what confuses me, right, is that I got Steam open up, or not Steam, but Twitch. Let me browse through the games that's being played. Valorant, 48,000 viewers. I wonder if they let you know like how many people are overall streaming the game and stuff. They don't let you know how many people are like streaming, just, you know, just in the like each individual, like the number of streamers that's streaming the game right now on Twitch. But it's a lot. There's a lot of people that's playing this game, and it confuses me because I'm like, I want to also play this. At one point in time, I would have to say that I wanted to play this game. Currently, right now, I could care less for the game. They can say that that game is shutting down today. I would not cry. I would not lose any amounts of sleep at night over it. I will simply find another game to play and go on about my business. That's the thing that confuses me, where it's like, you guys put your game out there. I mean, yeah, the thing is this. The game is free, so it's not like I, you know, wasted it out on my money and stuff. But even if the game is free, paid for, whatever the situation is, I should be able to play this game. I'm not banned. I don't have like, hi fam, how do you get banned from a game that you've never even played before? I've sat down and I've watched videos of people play this game. I've joined my friends' streams of when they play this game. How does the developers know of me? Unless like what, developers seen a video of mine, so they're all like, oh well, anytime he plays, we're just gonna hit him with an error code and stuff. I've never heard of that. That's something that I'm like, that's just, it's unheard of. All right, so my thing is this. What's going on with your guys' game to where people can't play it? Because I don't care. My thing is this. I don't care what the situation is. You guys should not have a game free, paid for, whatever the situation is, on the market, and it's not working for everybody. And I know people gonna probably be all like, you know, that's I'm saying a little bit too much there. I should hope. No. You guys done spent time, and you put in some sort of effort on releasing this game should work for everybody. Not just some people, everybody. Everybody that has a gaming PC that meets the requirements of Valorant, and I can check right now on any website whatsoever, because I'm like, fam, there's this one website that I would go to, well, I used to go to it frequently and stuff, but I just remember when the last few times I did go on that website, they said that I can run just about every video game that's been released with all the upgrades that I've done, because for those that didn't know, I've spent $1,600 on my gaming PC, right? And I put an additional $1,000. No, it was well over $1,000 worth of upgrades into it, from the processor, from adding more RAM, from adding a graphics card. The solid state drive, the SSD, the hard drive. I updated so many different things with this gaming PC that I'm like, fam, I shouldn't have no issues with this PC, and I don't. I don't have no issues with it whatsoever. I can play just about every video game known to man and woman, but not Valorant. And that don't make no sense to me. And I'm like, my thing is this, because it confuses me where it's like I can play an old game that came out years ago, but I can't play Valorant. And that's why I'm like, a lot of these developers, and that's what I more so wanted to talk on, is that a lot of these developers, you guys don't need to be releasing no more games, or no, you guys need to deal with some of your or not just some, all of your fan base boycotting your guys' game until you actually decide to do something with it. Because I refuse, going into the year of 2024, I refuse to give any game attention if the developers don't care about it. If they're not doing no, Call of Duty is the last game. No, there's a couple of games that I got, on my radar and stuff. The Avatar game and the day before. Them are the last two games that are on my radar of if those developers screw those games up, I have no desires on playing those games. And you best believe the day before I can't buy that on disc, all right? But you best believe I will buy it on Steam, play it for a little bit, see what it's all about. But if them developers decide halfway through that they want to give up on this game, you best believe I will be making videos, podcasts, episodes, TikToks. If I got to make a diss track, I don't care what the situation is, all right? There is no developer that's going to be getting sleep as long as I'm still around making content. Because if you guys going to be thinking, we're just going to release a game and just make money off of it, that's not going to slide. You guys had this year and this year only to do that crap. 2024, that stuff better change. You guys better start making some games like how y'all was making them back in Xbox 360, PlayStation 2 days, where you guys had one time to release that game and you couldn't do no updates to it. And that's what these developers need to stop doing, is relying on these updates. Because it's going to be update after update after update, having it where that game got get daily or weekly or just all these different updates. I'm like, fam, unless you are updating that game to add new content, that's the only time that you should be updating that game. But if that game got bugs, if it got glitches, and it got all these things that where it makes the game unplayable, fam, you guys need to take the game out the store, fix it, and then put the game back in stores. And stop having it where people are buying your guys' broken games. Because I know there needs to be some sort of authority. And I think that's the reason why these developers are just lacking with their games. There ain't no authority with it. Because I'm pretty sure with music have to, when an artist has to release an album, I'm pretty sure they gotta go through some sort of verification before they release that album. They can't just release an album of just crap. Same with music, definitely with food and a bunch of other different. Because imagine if we were buying unfinished cars, right? Unfinished cars, unfinished houses, unfinished food. Yeah, there might be with some situations that might work out and things, and then it's left up to the customer. Like, yeah, with a car, if I buy an unfinished car, then I have the intentions and I have, the just overall, I'm gonna be working on that car to fix it up myself. I can't overall do that with the video game, but that's what you guys. It's either needs to be on some stuff like that, or it needs to be on some stuff where you guys are releasing a fully functional video game. Because I get that a car can be difficult. I get that building a house can be difficult. There's all these different things that you got to do with that type of stuff. Same with food. If you're not into, but my thing is this. If we're putting, game developers in the conversation of car developers, you guys studied for this stuff. And if you didn't, then why even take the job in the first place? Because it's either you guys studied for this stuff and y'all being lazy, or you didn't study for this stuff and you don't know what you're doing. Which one is it? Because that just don't make no sense to me. That just don't make no sense where it's like, I'm out here trying to play your guys' game. I'm trying to support your guys' franchise. And I can't do it because the game don't want to work properly. I'm not even talking about Valorant anymore. I'm talking about every video game that I done played over the years where these games have been broken, the developers have given up on them, and it just seemed like that they don't care. And they're just relying on the fans that's streaming the game and the people that they got contracts with to, make content out of the game. And I'm like, what are you going to do without those people? Talking to Activision. What do you guys think you'll do if the top people that's playing Call of Duty right now stop playing Call of Duty? What do you guys think you'll do? if the top Valorant players, top Apex Legends players, top Fortnite, and I can't really say too much about Fortnite because I'm like, no, that's actually a solid game. You know, I feel like if there's any developers in this world, in this modern day and age, where they care about their fans, it's the people behind Fortnite. Because at least if they was under what they did was like, okay, well, we can't think of no more things to do on our part, so let's just have it where the fans get to create some stuff. So if there's anything messed up, yeah, it's on the fans. But I'm all like, at least I have that right to go and play something else. But it's like Valorant, there's only one thing to play in Valorant. There's only one thing to do in Apex. There's only one thing to do in Call of Duty. It's not like you're giving the community the, God-given right to work on some stuff with that game. So my thing is why should I continue supporting your guys' game? And I know I'm probably going to get hit with some stuff like, well, you ain't got to play our game. Well, then why even have the game out? Why even have that game out? If that's going to be your guys' response to your guys' game, you're making 20 million. No, I looked up on how much money Valorant makes a year, and they're using more, or the money that they make is more so off of the skins that they sell off. But it's like, you guys make $20 million a year, and you mean to tell me you can't do nothing to give back to the fans? I'm saying like that, it's that type of stuff where it's like these developers are so caught up with making money, but they don't care about giving back to the fans. And the fans are supposed to support them and continuously keep supporting them. That's that type of stuff where I'm all like, no, a lot of these developers, I feel like the more and more I talk about this, a lot of these developers are overall learning where it might be somewhat getting through to them, but I guarantee and I promise you, the day when I become a big content creator, you better hope that the stuff that I'm thinking of right now with developers and games and all this stuff, you better hope it is not on my conscience at that point in time. I really don't like the idea of putting people out of a job, but my thing is this. If all you guys care about is scamming people, fam, I am literally going to be a lot of these developers' villain in their story. Having it where they can't, their people are giving their games bad ratings, boycotting the game, refusing to play it. They're trying to talk to Activision's all like, oh, please play our new Call of Duty. Hey, we'll give it to you for free. We'll do this, we'll do that. No. I like, and you know what? Because I feel like I don't do that enough. I feel like I don't talk to the gamers enough. With these gamers, which you guys need to start doing, and that's myself included. But games like Call of Duty, because I'm most likely not gonna be playing Modern Warfare 3 for a whole lot longer and stuff. I play what I need to play. I seen what I need to see. If they're not gonna do anything, if they're already working on the next Call of Duty, I have no desires on playing no more Call of Duty games. If you're not gonna sit down and take the time to work on this Call of Duty, I have no desires on playing your guys' game. So you best believe when Avatar, because I know they're most likely gonna release it on I know they're gonna release it on disc and stuff. I'm most likely gonna trade Call of Duty in, and I ain't gonna have no desires on playing that game. Because I'm like, my thing is this, why are you guys already, where they talking about releasing a Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War? You guys don't need to be focused on any other Call of Duty right now besides Modern Warfare 3, your latest Call of Duty game. There should be no reason on why you guys are focused on another Call of Duty game, and you haven't even had a chance for this game to be out for a long period of time. Game literally came out this month, and you're already talking on the next Call of Duty game. I need to overall see if I'd seen what I seen on Twitter and stuff. Call of Duty 2024, fresh Call of Duty details confirmed alongside. Yeah, and they are, IGN posted about it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fam, you guys don't need to be releasing no Call of Duty games. Why do you think you gotta release a Call of Duty game every year? And I'm all like, fam, how would you guys like, okay, so my thing is this. If that's what the case is gonna be, where you're gonna release this, because you know the Call of Duty game is gonna be unfinished. How would you guys feel if you only get half of the, not even half, just a 10% of the payment? Because that's why I honestly feel like when I'm buying a full price video game and I'm only getting 10% of the game. So that's what how about that? How about you charge only like 10%? So instead of having it where we're paying $70 something for the game, how about you have it where we only pay $10 for the game? How about that? Rather than having it where we paying full price for a game and it's literally a DLC. That is exactly what Modern Warfare 3 was. a $70 DLC. Nothing different. So that's why I'm like, hey, you know what? If that's what you guys are overall going to be doing with your guys' game, you best believe I won't be supporting it. I'm going into the year 2024. I am sick and tired of supporting games, and you guys ain't trying to do nothing to give back to your guys' community. So that's why I'm talking to the fans. Whatever game that you play on a regular basis, whether that game crashes, whether that game is unfinished, whether that game got bugs and glitches and everything else wrong with it, stop playing it. Just stop and find. There are so many other games out there that you guys can play. Play Lethal Company. Play a game that is finished. Play a game that doesn't have to have an update weekly. I'm pretty sure if I gotta come out with podcast episodes promoting these said games where they are finished and they ain't got nothing going on with them, fam, just let me know. And I promise you guys, I will get to work on that type of stuff of promoting games. And no, but I you know what I did start doing? I did start talking on unfinished games. I did do a series. I am starting a series on my YouTube, on my gaming channel, where I do talk on unfinished games and telling people, do not buy this game. It is unfinished. I can care less how the developers feel. Because if you guys ain't gonna care about how the gamer feels, I can care less about how the developers feel. So, anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you follow me across all social media platforms at TMossBoss. Like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow and subscribe if you're viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.